Throughout football history, wise men have congregated to bring you the best stats, predictions, and analysis of the game. These are not those men. 3 derelict Oakland Raiders fans expelled from clown school for shaping inappropriate balloon animals at children's birthday parties and borrowing the school clown car to attend a Murphy's Law gig in Brooklyn. With no ambitions outside of rodeo barrel racing and the Shiner Circus, they made their way to the rolling hills of northwestern New Jersey and established a home at the Irish Cottage Inn. Surrounded by Jets and Giants fans, they called in reinforcements and established a circus sideshow of their own, known as the New Jersey chapter of the Black Hole. Join the party each week on the Fan Club BLITZ, a wild ride into the world of die-hard football team fan clubs from across the globe with your hosts, Splatterhead, Fitz, and Tom, Clown School Rejects.
Hello. Loud and clear. What's happening?
Yo!
Fan Club Blitz, man.
Fan Club Blitz on the Merps Fan Cave. Coming at you on Facebook Live.
Yeah, man, we're live today. And we're recording.
And we're recording our audio version for the show.
Yes, we
but
are.
We're doing live on Facebook.
Yeah.
And we'll see if anybody hops on and joins us.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know.
Oh, we got Monster Mash watching us already.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Monster Mash
we
Ken.
better be on point, man.
Yeah.
What's up, Ken?
What's going on, man? Trying to bring this up over here on my screen so I can... oh, you know why? Because I'm on Inebriation Nation over here.
Oh, okay. Well, you see, you got to switch to something.
I do.
To the Fan Club Blitz.
I do. I got to switch to the Fan Club Blitz.
Figures. Monster Mass is always watching, man.
Except, you know what? I'm probably doing this live thing. I hope I'm doing it on the Fan Club Blitz.
Okay.
We don't know what we're doing.
Hey, Ken, are we doing this on the Fan Club Blitz?
Are we doing this on my page?
Or are we on Chuck's?
There we are. We're right there. Now
Okay.
I can read when Ken chats with us.
Okay.
I'm going to watch the video, too. It's going to say Chuck McCann is watching. You hear us over there? All right, good. He can hear us because he said he answered the question.
Okay, that's good.
So what's going on, man?
I don't know.
What's happening? We'll talk a little bit about Raiders stuff, of course.
Yeah.
But we're also going to, diverge.
Yes.
Move around to some other stuff.
Yeah, I have thoughts on baseball.
Baseball.
Because the screen in front of me should have a Yankee game on it right now, but it doesn't.
No, it does not.
But that's that's my issue right now. My issue right now is in football. My issue is when baseball is going to start.
Well, some of us don't care. But
yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
But without baseball, this country will crumble.
That's right.
So,
hey, what are you sipping on?
I'm drinking the all-together collaboration of brewers all over the place, the world, for that benefits all the hospitality workers that have been, crushed and put out of, work because of the whole pandemic thing. And this version is made by Jug Handle Brewing Company in Tinton Falls, New Jersey. This is a killer IPA. I can't really compare it to any other altogether IPAs because I haven't had any, and from what I understand, they're all supposed to do their own interpretation
of the same recipe.
So I don't have nothing to compare it to, but I will say this is a very nice beer to drink. 6%, not killing you. And it's a great IPA.
I almost, I bought a 4-pack of that the other day. I almost didn't because I read it and I was like, those are hospital workers. I'm like, screw them.
No.
But no, then I saw hospitality workers. I was like, bartenders.
Yeah, bartenders,
Yeah, bartenders.
The people that make your sandwiches at delis and
That's right.
Yeah, sorry.
We got to edit that out.
Yeah, we got to edit that out.
Hey, Kev's on. What's going on, Kev?
Hey, what's happening?
We might even talk about a little bit of soccer later.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We're good. Yeah, we have some questions and we have some inquiries out there about, European soccer mentality.
Yeah.
So
what's going on with the any Raiders news, man?
I don't know. We had a good draft, man.
We did have a good draft.
We had a really good draft.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not diving headfirst into the pool on this whole Tanner Muse thing or whatever it is, but we'll see.
Yeah.
If everything pans out the way everybody else is talking, great. Digging rugs.
Oh, yeah.
I'm loving that.
Yeah. No, I love that.
And and my thing is, everybody's like, okay, we got him now. No excuses for DC. Well, there's no excuses for Johnny either.
No, exactly.
And there's definitely more than DC. There's definitely no excuses for Gunther.
No, look. No. I mean, we addressed some concerns on the defense now.
Yeah, he's out of excuses, man.
Yeah.
It's put up. No more giving up. 24 points a game. No. You better lower that by a touchdown, man.
Yeah.
If
no,
you want
we
to go
can't win
places.
games like that.
No.
Man. Not consistently.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean, that's my thing. For I guess training camps can start. Everybody's allowed in the facilities.
Is that happening?
Yeah, I guess the teams are figuring out I guess they have guidelines, protocols, whatever, and I guess they're all figuring that stuff out. But the NFL did say personnel's allowed back.
Nice. I forgot to say what I was drinking.
What are you drinking?
What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
I'm drinking a light beer.
You never heard any of us.
Platform Brewing Company. It's called Gym Day. It's an IPA.
Hey, Jim Tan Laundry, baby, Jersey.
Let me put on my reading testicles. It's aromatic, bold, and exhilarating. It's only 98 calories and 3 grams of carbs for a beer. It's only like 3.8% alcohol.
And it gives the recipe.
Yeah, we've got 2-row in here, flaked oats, Vienna, honey malt, hops are cashmere, Amarillo, Yukonot Cryo, and it's an American ale yeast. And I got to tell you, for a beer that is a light, low carb, low calorie beer, this is just a nice, tasty IPA.
Yeah, no, I seen it's made in Cleveland.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know if many of these are being drank on Sundays between September and, October before the Brownies are out of it officially. So...
Brownies are going to take the division.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows? You never know.
You never know.
You never know. So.
Oh, by the way, while you guys are out there looking at us on the crack book,
yeah,
we've got some stickers. See those? We've talked about them on the show before.
Yes.
These are our North Jersey silver and black die cast, beautiful stickers. Look at that. I can put one right over my face. Looks like I've got one. But they're all-weather, nice. They're
great stickers, man.
They're 2 for $8. You can see if you understand our, North Jersey punk rock, who we are.
Pedigree, yes.
You'll recognize the logo and recognize how that identifies with North Jersey so much.
Yes.
And we did not ask for their permission to do this.
No.
But it's
so
just,
we want to sell
iconic.
them all, so before,
yeah,
we get contacted by somebody's lawyers.
But they're 2 for $8, and you can PayPal us at Fan Club BLITZ at yahoo.com.
Yes, on PayPal, yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
PayPal, Fan Club BLITZ at yahoo.com, 2 for $8, and we'll ship them right to you.
Yep, they'll get mailed right to your house. Great, they're great for cars, man.
Even to you, Kev.
Yeah.
Even to you. We'll take the hit on that.
Yes.
Those will be going overseas.
Yeah. So what do we... Oh, look at that. We got Carmine.
Oh, Carmine's here.
Yeah. Nice.
So, see the stickers, Carmine?
Yeah.
You get some of those for your rig, too.
Yeah.
Hang some up. Maybe plaster one up at Peter Dillon's for us.
Sure.
We got to make it out there, this
season. We got to get out there and do a show or something.
If we're allowed.
Yeah, if we're allowed, who knows,
Nobody knows what's going on
no,
right now.
it's, I mean, who knows?
I did speak to our group sales rep with the Jets.
Okay.
So ticket prices are going to go up next week. They're not going on sale until end of June.
Okay.
But we're going to get great rates again like we did last season.
Yes.
So, because we already put our deposit down, which is cool. Because they had to turn away some clubs from other teams. Because not knowing what the limitations are going to be in the stadium.
I'm surprised we're let back.
Well, yeah. We're let back because they already took our deposit.
And plus we sell like 1,000 tickets.
I'm surprised they didn't refund us.
Maybe even more than 1,000 tickets.
But anyway, they had to turn away the 49ers crew.
Well, what are they going to get? Like six?
Exactly.
6 tickets sold?
Well, no, look at this crap, man. Since, last season, like, all of a sudden you started seeing everybody wearing 49ers gear. Like
they don't know anything.
But they lost.
Yeah,
so,
they lost, so now you'll never see those people again.
Yeah.
And next year they'll have a different hat on or
exactly.
a shirt and, be jumping up and down for whoever else is, It'll probably be Mahomie.
Yeah, they'll all be wearing the
they'll all be like,
jersey.
I bought the wrong jersey and hat. Well, let me get this for the start of the season. So I'm a Kansas City fan until they lose, and then
that can't come soon enough.
And then I'll buy a Tampa Bay shirt.
Right. That can't come soon enough.
Or Gronka Bay, whatever the hell.
Gronka Bay, whatever they're going to call it down there.
So.
I said it on the last show. I don't really think, I think Brady and Gronk are going to get down there and find out that, they're not in the same system.
No, that's what I think too.
So we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Plus, Gronk's half the size.
He is half the size.
How the hell is he going to get back to his normal playing shape?
Easy juice.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna pump up with some juice. Get under some iron.
I don't know. If the guy's anything like he says he is, the juice better be like beers on a beach with a bunch of strippers and stuff, because,
There you go.
Yeah, that's the only endearing quality about the guy.
I don't know if he has any endearing qualities.
But, that being said, I would have preferred him on the Raiders for like the last 5-6 years.
Yeah, right? It's not like we needed another tight end.
No, we don't.
Jesus. That's like all we ever have now.
Yeah.
But I like the draft picks. So.
Yeah.
I'm digging Ruggs. I think,
yes.
I think it's, it's all set up that if everything goes correctly, there shouldn't be any excuses this time
My
around.
prediction right now for Max Crosby is over and under 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good prediction.
And over and under on Farrell, 10.
Good.
Because Farrell's basically a run stopper.
Right.
But I still think he's going to pull out 10 sacks.
All right.
I'll
take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yes.
I'll take the 10 sacks from
Okay.
Farrell.
Yes.
So, anyway, I mentioned earlier we're on Murph's Fan Cave Network, which is also home to Raiders Fan Radio. Everybody out there loves, loves Raiders Fan Radio.
Yeah.
Made Men and all that jazz.
Yeah.
And you got Mondays with Mikey and Murph, which is supposed to be coming back soon.
Yeah, Mojo's podcast.
Mojo's podcast.
Yeah, but I think he's on hiatus now with that.
Is he?
And then he has like the Raider...
I don't know. He's in the military.
Yeah,
so
he's got the Raider Nation tailgate thing going on too.
Raider Nation beer club too.
Yeah, he's got the beer club, and he has the something with tailgate thing. It has to do with barbecuing and tailgate.
All right.
So look him up. Mojo, he knows his stuff, man.
He does know stuff.
Yeah, he knows his stuff.
He was a Panthers fan a week ago. But,
yeah.
Well, I gotta bust Mojo's chops a little bit. Speaking of people who were fans of other teams a week ago, Swag Jeff and Murph have their show. Tales from the Dark Side.
Yes, and they had who was on there? I forget what the hell his name is.
I don't know.
The linebacker everybody wanted back.
But yeah, they have their show going on, and that's good stuff.
Yes,
he was a Titans fan.
Yeah,
and now he's a Raiders fan. That's okay. We'll take him.
Yes,
we'll take them all. Oh, Ken Cruz says Mojo definitely knows how to cook.
Oh yeah, Will Compton. That's who they had on the show.
Oh,
thanks,
they had
Ken.
Compton. Thanks, Ken and Kev.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any room for him guys.
Hey, I don't know, man.
Yeah, personally, I would have picked him up before I did any kind of stuff like that because he fits the bill.
Wasn't he a Titan too?
Yeah, I did. Texan, Titan, something like
Texan,
that. Yeah.
maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares?
But he fit the bill, man. So I don't know why. It's one of those.
Oh, his name's Compton.
Yeah, but it's one of those mysterious.
What Raiders
things.
fan doesn't want a Compton jersey?
Yeah, it's one of those mysterious things with that Johnny and Mayock cook up.
Yeah,
it's just.
Hey, those.
Sometimes it looks like it doesn't make sense, but somehow it does. Like the whole Navarro thing.
Right.
We desperately needed somebody. This guy's sitting home, and he was the best thing we had for like 7 games one year.
Oh, Bowman.
Yeah. Well, Navarro Bowman.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But and then we're dying last year for defensive help, and this guy's still sitting home, and he's like, I want to play. So I don't know what the whole thing is. It's the same thing as like with Crabtree.
I still scratch my head at that.
Yeah, I mean the guy was money at the goal line.
Yeah.
What issues? What's your problem with him?
I don't know, but I don't get to make these decisions.
Yeah, I know. So
my opinion on what the organization does
is the same as mine.
Doesn't
mean crap.
No, it carries as much weight as my opinion at the prices of the grocery store.
Yes,
I can go in there and argue all I want. They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. But
it's going to cost what it costs.
But there's head scratchers. But some pan out, some don't. So who knows? Yeah. It's all a process, man. Trust the process.
There you go.
Yeah,
well, it's like
Ram Ramirez. Trust the process.
That's what I was going to do. That brings me to what I was going to go in today. Like our opinion means absolutely nothing to this organization.
No,
and they know that we're just going to buy tickets and do our thing anyway because we're really members of a cult.
Yeah. The people are saying you're giving me a run for my money with your hair length, man. So.
Oh, I am. Yeah.
So,
I am. I got my Willie Nelson thing going on.
Yes,
here.
Murphy opened up the barber shops.
Yeah.
Not that I'll go, but.
Look at this.
Look at him.
I can't get a haircut. Jesus.
That's not a psychobilly, man.
No. This is no. So I just keep it under my hat.
There you go.
There you go. I got a beard going on. Not a very good one either. It is what it is. Who the hell do I have to impress?
Yeah.
So, anyway, let's talk about, because we're not just going to talk about the Raiders on this show anymore.
No, we're going to get back to the true meaning of the show, being fan clubs.
Yeah, and Jesus Christ, man, it seems like everybody and their damn uncle has a Raiders podcast now.
Yeah.
So
there's no use talking about them.
No. And it's great. Everybody, do your thing. We don't mind. I like listening to a lot of the other Raiders shows, but it's like, now it's like, man, everybody's got a Raiders podcast.
Yeah.
So there's more Raiders podcasts than any other kind of podcast, I think. And it's all just people just spewing their opinions. And, and some of them are pretty good, know, and try not to get lost in the weeds of nonsense. But
none of them make stuff up as good as we do.
No, we make stuff up the best.
Yes, and sometimes we're actually right.
We're the best at making stuff up. But we're going to make stuff up about other stuff now, besides just the Raiders.
Yes.
And we're going to try and, bring in some different sports and different types of clubs and fans and all that jazz.
Sure.
But because it's interesting to me, because I think, there really is nothing that, I invest so much energy and passion and money into the Raiders.
Yes.
I have no ties to this organization at all.
No.
Other than I have just sworn my allegiance to this team.
Yeah.
And they lose more than they win. And it's just
been since 1974.
Yeah, and we just, and that's,
every Christmas, I want this Raiders jersey. I want this Raiders hat.
Right.
So. And I still get Raiders crap for Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's like I'm easy to shop for.
Yeah.
Like my kids know, everybody knows, my wife knows. It's like just Raiders stuff. Yeah. So, but there's like they don't like the team. They don't give a damn about what I think.
No,
they're not listening to the Fan Club Blitz.
Not one player gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn.
Now. Yeah. And there's really no, it's not, it's a weird kind of like a cult.
Yeah. I think if we actually can get Johnny to sit down in front of us, he would give a damn what we have to say.
You think?
I think so.
All right. Well, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I think so.
But, there's nothing tying us really to this organization other than our idiocy.
Yes, our blind allegiance.
We... And that happens with other teams and stuff, There's people out there that, like, it's a weird thing.
Yes.
It's very bizarre how we latch onto these things. I mean, you're not even from California.
No.
You don't even have any ties to the state.
No, I'm born and bred here, man.
Yeah.
And I've been a Raiders fan since 1974.
I lived in the East Bay when the Raiders, beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl. I was a young kid, and that season was like when I really became a Raiders fan, and I've never looked back.
Yeah.
But
I was sitting there on my couch watching that with my jersey on. Who did I have? I had a Dave Casper jersey on and a Raiders hat.
Nice.
Well, I was watching that 1981. What was I? 13, 14?
Yeah, I was like 7 or 8, something like that, and I haven't looked back.
In 76, I had a Bletnikoff jersey on, watching that. So,
but, here we are now, Jersey. I've spent more of my life in Jersey than I did in California. Everywhere I've gone, I moved up to Seattle for a long time, Raiders fan. I don't know how to be anything else.
Yeah.
But it is bizarre if you really kind of sit.
It really is.
If you put yourself on the outside and look in, it's bizarre how people get like. I understand like people that just follow their home team and all that stuff. Like but we got Raiders fans all over the world that have
yes. So, I remember
Raiders fans all over the world that have never even been to Oakland or California, or Las Vegas.
Yes,
now.
25 years ago, we would hang out at it's the Mount Arlington Sheridan. It's right on the exit in Route 80 in Mount Arlington, New Jersey. And they had a sports bar there. Every Sunday, we would have, 30, 35, 40 Raider fans. So much that every week they would just make the tables one big long tables, for us every week.
Right.
And we dwarfed every other team.
Yeah.
We weren't very good.
No.
Sometimes we were, sometimes we weren't, but...
Usually not.
Yeah. You know? Well, around that time it was a coin flip.
Sure.
So,
but it like, for a lot of people, it really isn't even about that.
No.
That's where so when I was thinking about sports and the team loyalty and the blind loyalty in teams, I started thinking about soccer hooligans or football hooligans. You can read it over here. He's calling me Fabio. I don't look anything like Fabio. I've never been hitting the...
I don't know. I don't know what Crabtree's problem was.
Do I look like Fabio on this screen? That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Fabio, man. Well, I don't know what Crabtree's deal was. Really, I don't know what. I think his beef had to do with the offensive scheme. From what I
don't know.
From what I gathered, I don't think it was anything personal with anybody.
I don't know.
But then again, you have somebody like Gruden. He doesn't want people questioning his offensive schemes.
No,
he doesn't really seem to like that now.
Who
knows?
I'm not there.
Yeah, I'm not there, so I don't know. But to me, it was mind-boggling when we just really needed that person, and this guy's sitting home watching football, and he's not. And when he was money, when Carr threw him the ball at the goal line, the guy was money. And,
I've seen it up close and personal, man.
And we just. Didn't retain him. I don't know. It's one of those things, man.
And then he went to Baltimore.
Yeah.
And then they let him go.
Him go. So I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, me neither. Mm-hmm. But the whole going into, Fitz Fitz is here.
Oh, really? Hey, Fitz, you're so really supposed to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you doing, Fitz? It's raining. You might as well be here with us.
Yeah, really. What are you doing? You can bring your dog.
Yeah.
I think I have snack for Fiona. So,
Yeah.
Mrs. Fitz isn't going to beat you. You've been home for 10 weeks now?
Mrs. Fitz is busy putting out goofy videos with funny faces and funny voices talking about you can't go camping and all that stuff.
Yeah, well.
She's laying down the law for the state parks.
Ha, ha, ha. I drink at state parks.
So does Fitz.
So does Fitz.
But, enough of the Raiders. And enough of there not being any baseball.
Okay.
We back to that mentality, that cult mentality of sports. I started thinking of like football hooligans in Europe and specifically in the 60s, 70s, early 80s.
There's baseball hooligans too, right?
Nah, they don't count.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen some pretty good fights in these
those
stadiums.
Those are just drunk morons.
No,
I don't know if I'd call them hooligans.
They're hooligans. You see 8 guys from the Bronx just start pummeling these 2 idiots in Red Sox jerseys.
Yeah.
It's like, you're hooligans.
But that's those guys. That's a serious that's a weird allegiance, man.
Yes,
because at a certain level, does it really how much of it really has to do with the sport, and how much of it has to do with just your firm or whatever?
Yeah,
because I think when they wait for the schedule to come out, they would get more excited about. The fights, and
well, of course,
scheduling the logistics of getting into enemy territory and that whole deal than the win-loss column on the pitch.
What I find odd about that kind of thing is if you're a fan of a team that's good and you're looking on the schedule to say, oh, this is great, we're going to get to go there to fight these people, to me that's odd. If you're good and you're looking forward to just going and fighting people. I mean, I can see if you suck.
Right.
Then it's okay, we're all going to go here and get trashed.
Right, we're going to lose the game but win the fight.
Yeah, we're going to lose the game but win the fight. They're going to know we were there. So, so the whole, if you're good and you just still want to go there to fight, that's just
But that's what I mean. How much of it anymore, nowadays it's not such a big thing in England. They've kind of, but back in the heyday, how much of it was really... I mean, there's obviously loyalty to the team.
Yes.
But then, how much of that has kind of been taken over by loyalty to, the club, loyalty to the firm and loyalty to the pub and loyalty to the neighborhood.
I don't know.
It's a weird phenomenon.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
It is.
We got to get some hooligans on the show.
We're trying. I got to call out to somebody I would know something about this. He hasn't gotten back to me yet.
I have some contacts with a notorious Millwall supporter.
Okay.
That going back to the 70s and 80s.
Oh, okay. Then that person would have some good insight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I don't know if we'd be able to understand a damn word he said.
Well...
But we'll do our best.
Yes, we could try.
We could try. But, if we could get him on, that'd be cool. And I do have an in. I have a connection there. So,
okay.
That's a notorious football club,
Yes, it is. Yes.
So, I'll try and put my feelers out and see if I can get this, get a few minutes of this guy's time.
Cool.
And see if we can't make that happen.
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be some in the United States.
Yeah, I'm sure, but it's not the same.
Yeah, because United States soccer's been taken over by soccer moms.
Right.
And families.
Yeah.
So.
It's not the same. You've got your skirmishes here and there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a rivalry between, the Red Bulls supporters and the New York Football Club supporters.
Yeah.
And there was some of the Seattle Sounders fans got into it with some Portland Timbers people. And then there's... I think the Earthquakes have some pretty dedicated, supporters out in San Jose.
Okay.
But it's not the same. Again, though, a lot of times what this stuff starts out as is some of these young, testosterone-filled, drunk, angry guys.
Yeah.
That are trying to recreate something that they weren't actually part of.
Okay.
So it's kind of a copying thing.
Yeah.
But then once people start getting hit in the face with bricks, you're no longer copying.
No.
Then it becomes a real thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't see it ever really taking root in the States.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, the only thing I know...
It's kind of hard.
I mean, I have no firsthand knowledge of this, but from what I understand is Red Bull fans all gather at the bars like a couple blocks from Red Bull Stadium down in Harrison, and at the same time...
Mackey's here.
Oh, okay. And at the same time, they all leave the bars and walk up the street in a big group to the stadium. There's like thousands of them.
Yeah.
I've
never gone.
I've never gone. I have no firsthand, but that's what I understand goes on.
I always wanted to go, but my kid wouldn't go with me because
Yeah.
he's like, I'm not going to soccer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd sit there and watch the whole game. I mean, maybe first quarter. Or something.
I would. I like soccer.
Yeah,
Outside of football,
but,
it's the only sport I really
cool
watch. I don't have a
and-
team or anything.
Yeah.
But I follow the World Cup and
yeah.
and
I do. That's when I watch a World Cup.
I used to go to Sounders matches all the time in Seattle.
Yeah.
I would go to Sounders matches. I mean, you could walk into they weren't at the big football stadium. Then they played in Seattle Center where they have like bumper shoot and stuff.
Yeah.
It was small. And you could walk in with a 6-pack.
Oh, there
Nobody
you go.
cared.
No, okay.
So I would stroll down. It was probably like a 10-minute walk from where me and Laura lived. And I'd go down there and meet my buddies, and we'd watch Sounder matches. She went to a couple, but she wasn't really into it. I had a good time, man.
Cool.
So I would do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would go see the Red Bulls. It sounds like fun.
Afternoon, Bill Mackey.
Yeah,
we did
we
did a fan club blitz, and you weren't here like you were supposed to be.
We did an Inebrination.
Yeah. We're on a fan club blitz now. We
Doing
did
a
an
fan club
Inebrination.
blitz now. Yeah, we did 2 of them.
I think I need another beer. I'm almost empty.
Yeah.
Actually, I am empty.
Well, you better go get one.
All right, I'll have to go get one.
Yeah. How's everybody been? How you been, Mackie? How you been, Fitz? Where's Potts? Potts is drunk.
Potts is waiting for us to call.
He's waiting for us to call, but we can't call him yet because nobody will hear what he's saying. They don't care what he says anyway, but it'll be weird because you'll be hearing a one-sided conversation. Be cool if we had the whole crew together again. I don't know when that's going to be allowed to happen. We're still kind of in limbo. When are we going to be able to go? Hopefully by September we'll be able to, go to the cottage and not have to sit. We usually sit 6 feet apart from each other anyway, except for when we're doing this show, because we avoid people, don't we? New people come in and we'll talk to them, but then half the time we never see them again. So we kind of stopped wasting our time. We sit around, we drink our beers, we do our show, and watch the game. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that without any nonsense, face masks and all that crap.
In Grobyville, the laws are different.
The laws are different in Grobyville. Again, everybody who just joined, we have these stickers. We got a lot of them, so 2 for $8. PayPal, Fan Club BLITZ at yahoo.com. Or just send us a tip for entertainment, We're providing quality entertainment here. You can just send us a tip if you want. You're getting a phone call in here, Groby. Groby went on break. He left me to do the show all by myself. I should answer his phone call. No, I shouldn't do that. That wouldn't be cool. I'm just going to sit here and we can all listen to Groby's phone ring. No, that's not Potts. Uh-oh. Mackie's looking forward to getting back to all. He's been doing small hosting on weekend. Food on grill and smoker. And much beer. What else is new? He's always got much beer. Are you drinking real beer or are you drinking those damn land sharks again there, Mackie? I don't know. When you say much beer, although I'll knock back a land shark too. I had some PBRs over the weekend. I even had some Heinekens because I went into the Irish Cottage and that's what they gave me.
The glasses are big money.
Right, that's what I think. It's more about the culture, right? Less so about the match. Yeah. you still want to get in and watch the game. So that's kind of the way I looked at it, Kev. I think you're right. Well, I mean, you are right. You know more than I do. You live on that side of the pond. But, yeah. So he says hooliganism is more about the lad culture of meeting up, drinking, taking on the other mob before and after the game, and less so about the match itself.
Okay.
But you still want to get into the stadium and watch the game.
Yeah, there's still some sort of interaction like that, so.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I mean, that in a sense, what he just said is what the Offspring song "One Fine Day" is about. You know, you don't really care about the game as long as you get to meet up with your friends, go to the game, and cause a ruckus. You know, and not get arrested. Well, I hope you don't get arrested.
That's like when I used to go to shows.
Yeah.
When I used to go to punk rock and hardcore shows.
You know,
I didn't care about the damn bands.
And, I would think that would work. You know, your team's bad. So, why, they're going to lose anyway. So, like you said, lose the game, win the fight. So.
Well, what do you say you guys want to hear about some other sports? Oh, he's drinking Blue Point now. And Sharks. Mojito season began on Thursday.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. You weren't here for mojito season last year.
No. We had a mojito day.
Well, Tom had a mojito day.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
It was a lot of fun. And the TV's still standing.
Yes.
I got some other sports to talk about.
Okay.
We talked about the Raiders. We talked.
Yes.
We're really gonna kind of dive into football hooliganism on the show.
Yeah.
But we want to get some firsthand information from people and get some guests on. And
yeah.
But Kev, if you know anybody, then hook us up.
Yeah, really.
Hook us up. But we're gonna dive into that stuff quite a bit.
Yes.
But right now, let's figure we don't have a lot of sports we can watch.
No.
There's not anything really going on right now.
NASCAR started, but we're not racers.
No, I don't care about NASCAR.
Yeah, it's driving around a circle.
If they would make them turn right every once in a while, it might be exciting.
I suggested figure 8, and they both start in different directions.
Right.
There you go.
But even that, I'd be like, okay, how many car crashes can I watch?
Yeah, really.
So, not my thing.
Yeah.
And it's not a spectator sport at this point.
No.
So.
Golf.
But here's some other... Here's some other sports, mostly from Europe. We're talking about soccer and football. Supersedes all the other sports in the UK anyway.
Yes,
and most of Europe, I would think.
Yeah.
But there's a plethora of unconventional sports available out there, and. We can talk about some of them.
Okay.
There's a sport that started in England back in 1954 called underwater hockey, and it gradually spread across Europe, the United States, and Australia.
It didn't spread in the United States. I've never ever heard this.
So the rules are very similar to regular hockey, with the 2 teams of 6 players having to push a puck along the floor of a swimming pool to the opposition's end. However, from a spectator's point of view, the gameplay is rather frantic, with players from both teams having to regularly surface for air. The game...
Never seen this.
The game now has a world championship every 2 years, along with an ever-increasing tournament calendar.
Okay, I've never, ever heard that in my life.
I gotta look it up.
Not in the United States. I don't know. I've never heard of it.
So. Well, here's one you can read about. It goes on to the next page.
Okay.
So. Here's another sport.
All right, here's another sport.
I should put my reading testicles back on.
Bossa ball. You may have played
They are on. Never mind.
It's called Bossa Ball. BOSSABALL. You may have played something very similar called Aeroball.
Nope.
No, never heard of either one. Bossa Ball is basically trampoline volleyball with the Spanish party atmosphere. Yes, a DJ playing a dance set is part of the package.
All right.
So that must mean there's sangria and, margaritas. The sport was invented in Spain in 2004 and combines the art of volleyball spiking and football dribbling, with 2 teams of 4 allowed to use any body part in order to get the ball over the net. The spring of the trampoline allows tricks and flips to be common theme in this highly entertaining spectacle.
All right.
Okay. I mean, basically, you're drinking on a trampoline.
Drinking and...
Yeah.
Now, this one I like. And, Kev commented. He's been around it himself, guys, and also know a Raiders fan who was part of the Chelsea and England firm. He's a good pal of mine, and he may talk to us about his escapades across Europe and the UK. All right, Kev, talk to him and let me know, and we'll set something up, man. Bill Mackey, crazy piano with someone shouting over it. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Curling and roller derby. Underwater hockey would kind of reduce the impact of checking. Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so.
Well, now here's one that I found to be something that I might watch.
Okay.
Or participate in. Chess boxing. The perfect combination of brains and brawn. Chess boxing is fought over 11 rounds, alternating between 3 minutes of boxing and 3 minutes of speed chess. The first ever match took place in Berlin in 2003, and since then the sport has reached unbelievable heights.
Okay.
Chess boxing is now officially a professional sport that has a growing following, especially in Germany, Great Britain, Russia, and India. A boxer chess player can be victorious by either knockout or checkmate, where your ego is either shattered physically or mentally. I think after getting clocked in the head a few times, it might screw with your chess game.
Queen to rook 7. I win.
That's a good sport, man.
Yes.
Here's one that you might like.
Okay.
It's right after chess boxing.
Okay. Ooh. Shin kicking.
Shin kicking.
Whoever
I've
thought
played that
this was an actual... Yeah, well, it wasn't called a sport.
No.
Sounds painful, right? Shin kicking was invented back in the 1600s as a way to protest the increasing popularity of Puritanism, a Protestant belief during Elizabethan England. The sport has evolved since. I don't understand how shin kicking could evolve, providing less violence and more comedy. The aim of the genre, or the game,
the comedy of it was the violence.
Yes, the aim of the game is to kick your opponent in the shin, with the person causing their opponent to fall over the most being the victor. To help prevent,
that's the way I played it.
To help prevent bloody and bruised shins, participants are allowed to stuff hay down their trousers to help soften the blow.
Uh-oh. You want to just go?
So that's the evolution of shin kicking.
Yes.
Okay, we have to move on. Okay, everybody stuff hay in their pants, and still.
Well, you don't have to.
Yeah, still kick yourself in the shins.
Now here's one. Yeah. Here's one. Wife carrying.
I've heard of this. I have heard of wife carrying.
He's heard of it. All right, take care, Kev. He's got to bounce. Wife carrying was created in Finland.
Okay.
It was developed into a rather serious sport with events taking place all over the globe.
Okay.
Male contestants must race 253 meters. We don't know what that is.
That's like...
It's 3 football pitches.
That's like 750 feet.
They've got they have to race 253 meters with their wives strapped on their back.
Oh man!
And this page is blank. And this page is blank.
Okay. Well, there you go. You got the gist. You got the gist of it. Oh no, there you go. He found it.
What was initially created for a joke, wife carrying has now expanded with competition specifically for same-sex marriages now available to enter. So there you go.
Okay.
So, if you're married to a fella, you can
carry him in the competition.
Then you compete against other fellas married to fellas.
I don't know how that's an official sport.
You want to take extreme ironing?
Yes. I really don't know how wife carrying could be an official sport.
I hope you people are entertained.
Or something you can gamble on for that.
This is going on. The audio version will be released later.
Yes. Extreme ironing. A well-pressed shirt is always nice to have. But would your average person classify ironing as a sport?
No.
Arguably not.
Although I'm not very good at it, so it always seems like a sport when I'm trying to do it.
An idea to create an extreme version of the house chore was initiated in Leicester in 1997, combining the thrill of a location with the dullness of the act. In 2011, tenor Jason Blair ironed a shirt on the M1 motorway, while freediver Roland Piccoli ironed a T-shirt at a depth of 42 meters, the world's deepest pool in Italy. The possibilities are endless. The world is your ironing board.
How do you iron underwater?
I don't know. But he did.
in
the deepest pool in Italy. So.
I hope you guys are having fun with this.
Extreme ironing.
Toe wrestling.
Extreme ironing in Jersey would probably be, this sucks, and then you whip the iron through the wall.
Well, we're going on a toe wrestling.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a toe war. Similar to arm wrestling, players must take off their shoes and socks to link. How do you link toes?
I don't know.
With players' foot to. I got to tell Laura about some of this stuff so she can make bets.
Yes.
So your foot is touching flat on your opponent's.
And how do you link toes?
I don't know. The aim is to pin your opponent for a count of 3, just like amateur wrestling in a best-of-3 format. The first game always starts with the right foot, followed by the left foot, and then the right foot again if there's a tie.
Okay.
Originating in Staffordshire, toe wrestling's top stars include current world champion Alan Nasty Nash and Paul Beach, who is aptly named the Tominator.
I'm the top toe wrestler in the world.
You want to read about the most ridiculous one?
Now read it.
Sauna World Championships.
You keep turning up the heat.
This is quite possibly the most ridiculous out of all the sports on this list. Bill says most things in New Jersey involve a prior "this sucks" prior to beginning said activity ritual.
Yes,
it's true.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
So the Sauna World Championships were an actual endurance event played in Finland from 1999 to 2010. 6 men and women would sit in specific positions in a sauna with a starting temperature of 110 degrees. That's probably Celsius, I'm thinking. I don't know.
Degrees. Yeah, 110 Celsius would be like...
That'd be like on fire.
250 degrees.
Yeah, you'd be... Yeah. But I mean, saunas are kind of hot.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing it's 110 degrees.
The aim is to simply remain in the sauna for as long as possible. The last person remaining is victorious. And as Bill says... It starts with the phrase, "this sucks." Every 30 seconds, half a pint of water is poured on the stove, meaning the temperature would continue to increase. The heat proved to be too much in 2010 when former finalist Vladimir Lechinsky passed out, suffering terrible burns and trauma. Ladishinsky was dragged out of the sauna, but died despite resuscitation.
Holy crap.
The championships were unsurprisingly dropped after this tragic incident. Like, okay, yeah, you know what, guys? This is a bad idea.
Yeah.
We should stop doing this.
Yes.
Cheese rolling.
I've heard of cheese rolling. I have heard this. I think I've seen it on ESPN The Ocho.
Initially just a huge event in the city of Gloucester, the Cooper's Hill cheese rolling has fast become a worldwide attended spectacle. From the top of a steep hill, a 9 pounds round double Gloucester cheese is sent plummeting, with competitors battling it out to be the first to the bottom, letting the cheese be their guide. Although the aim is to catch the cheese, not only does the double Gloucester have a 1 second head start, but the cheese can reach speeds of 70 miles per hour. The event takes its name from the
I want to
cheese.
do this.
The event takes its name from the Cheese Rollers, a local pub just 3 miles away from where the event takes place, and has been part of the Gloucestershire culture since 1995.
Okay, I think we're going to have to find a hill in Ogdensburg
And
start a cheese rolling competition here.
And that would be a great.
Yes,
we could do a whole Fan Club BLITZ
Yes.
thing on.
yes. I mean the cheese. I'm for that.
We could just roll pots.
We can roll pots down.
Pots rolling.
Yes, I think we can get pots up to 70 miles an hour if we start rolling.
We
down
could if the hill was steep enough. Bog snorkeling, World Bag Championships, and kabaddi are all worthy of a mention, along with gravy wrestling.
Gravy wrestling. I think I've seen that once. I think I was actually in attendance at gravy wrestling.
Gravy wrestling, yeah. Well, now, I said we were going to talk about other sports. We do have some soccer stuff. This is more of a sporting news.
Okay.
And I really printed this out for you to read because I thought you'd be interested.
Okay.
And it might lead you to some ideas. I don't know.
Okay.
There you go. This is Fan Club BLITZ breaking news. Well, not breaking news. Sporting news.
Okay. U.S. amateur football team, Washington Square FC, sponsored by
That's soccer.
Oh, well, okay. Soccer. Yes. Football, soccer. European vernacular. Sponsored by the porn site RedTube. The American non-league side unveiled RedTube as its main sponsor last year and have now launched a new site where fans can buy merchandise. A U.S. amateur football team have made a bold decision to have their shirts sponsored by porn site RedTube. And the move has certainly paid off with a new site launched to sell merchandise. Washington Square FC have become one of the first ever teams to be associated with a porn site after they made a decision over a few drinks at a pub to get involved with the pornographic website. The U.S. side have attempted to raise their profile on social media using the hashtag RedTubeArmy, and they have attracted a number of new followers to the club. According to The Sun, fans can now get the opportunity to purchase the playing kit on a new site launched by the club. Merchandise includes RedTube clothing, including singlets, hats, and player shirts. Washington captain John Clippert, speaking to American Pyramid blog, said, "He and I," who is former player Jamie Skelton, "were slightly intoxicated one night with a few other players, and we were joking about getting sponsored by a porn company."
There you go.
We thought it would be funny, but also I thought it was one of those jokes that would be funny but would never happen. But Jamie has a great talent for writing, and this one was great wit. So he crafted a letter. He and I added some things. We took a screenshot, sent it to RedTube. Here is where we met Emma, who runs their social media account, and as soon as it went up, we got over 50 likes and are still getting more. She DM'd us, and I spoke with her here about what would be in the details of the agreement. It's actually pretty legendary because no one else has this, from top teams all the way down to amateurs. It's a bit odd to have it, and some people think it's controversial, but let's be real here. It's a men's league club, and we have done something that is unique.
That is unique.
Yes. Washington Square have managed to go one better than an English team from the University of Kent, who were banned from wearing their new strip after they were sponsored by X-rated site Pornhub. Initially, it was a joke by the Rutherford Raiders, figured Raiders, who put the logo on their shirts, but the website contacted them and offered them to sponsor them for real. But a university spokesman said the team would be banned from playing if they wore the kit on campus. Okay.
Swag Jeff, come on, man. Get on the horn.
Okay.
Get some sponsorships. See if Red Tube will sponsor Murph's Fan Cake.
Yeah. Now, on the Michael K. show, I believe it was Thursday, a porn website has put in a bid for the renaming of the Superdome in New Orleans, how it's Mercedes-Benz Superdome,
right,
for the Saints. Well, those naming rights are up.
What do they want to call it?
The only bid so far has came from a porn site, and they bid $15 million for the year.
Nice.
I heard this on the Michael K. show in New York, syndicated all over the country, everything, everybody knows, and that's what they were talking about. They didn't mention the porn site.
They just said a porn site.
But they said the only bid they have so far for the naming rights of the stadium is from a porn site for $15 million.
So we're going to have Pornhub.
Yeah, so it could be, Pornhub Superdome, Saints Vikings.
There you go.
On a Sunday afternoon.
Nice.
I'm all for that. Cheers. You know.
Yeah. I'm all for it too.
Yes. I'm a fan of Pornhub. I agree.
There you go.
But yes, so
maybe they could sponsor us.
So that is actually a thing, and it was mentioned on a national show in this country that is actually trying to happen with a major sports team, the NFL. So
it's probably not going to happen.
Probably not, because they went through the whole thing. Oh, now you'll have kids going, oh, what's that? Let's log on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Goodell's not going to like that.
Yeah. Don't follow me on Pornhub. But that was actually talked about. So
fake Bill Mackey says fake news.
No, it's not fake news, man. No, that's actually out there, I think. So they talked about it. So
what are you drinking?
I'm drinking one of your She light beers.
Yeah, that's not bad. Right?
No, it's not. No, it's pretty good. Yeah. After the 6 that I had, this 3.8 want to do me.
Yeah,
good.
There you go.
Yeah. So then I can call Domino's and
Domino's.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm disillusioned with pizza places around here since mine at the bottom of the hill's not open. And I just their pizza is just like, man, they're mailing it in.
I don't know. I like Tony's.
Yeah, but I don't know if Tony's deliver every year.
Sure, they will.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll call them.
Yeah, Tony's will deliver.
But, I feel a lot of places are mailing it in, man. Namely, Mama C's in Franklin.
Well, I don't like them anyway.
Yes. I mean, I ordered this pizza. It was a Cajun chicken pizza, right?
I can't believe nobody saw what was wrong with that.
Yes. And I posted it on Twitter, and I asked the question, what is wrong with this pizza? And people were like, oh, the toppings? No, it's not the toppings. It's the fact that the crust is 2.5 inches wide all the way around the outside. You end up with you're missing a third of the pizza.
Yeah.
So I won't be calling them. So that's why I figured, well, Domino's would be a better choice than them. At least I'll get a whole pizza. But I'll try Tony's.
Yeah, Tony's. Yeah. Tony's, if they should deliver here.
Yeah, okay, I'll try them.
Yeah.
So, but I'm waiting for Dominic's at the bottom of the hill here on 517 to open back up.
Yeah.
He was my go-to guy. So
cool.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't got much left, man.
I ain't got much left either.
We covered a lot today.
Yeah, we did.
We had fun.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
We had a nice, fun Fan Club Blitz episode. We did look for anybody that listens to Inebriation. That episode is available now that we recorded today.
Yes, that's out.
That is out and available. It's a little 30-minute episode. This ran a little bit longer, man.
Sure, we had a lot of talk about on the sports side.
We did.
Yeah.
And we'll be back soon, man.
Yes.
Anyway, you've been listening to the Fan Club Blitz on the Murph's Fan Cave Network. And
Later.
We'll talk to you next time.
All right, this is Tom. I guess we're going to be wrapping up our show here. If you have any questions for me, or you want to call in and talk about anything you want on the Raider Fan Club Blitz, our number is 732-798-0257. Feel free. Ask me about Mr. Skittles. I love Mr. Skittles. We're also going to give a shout out to the Irish Cottage, our home base. They are located at 602 Route 23 North in Franklin, New Jersey. And their number is 973-827-2090. And give us a call. Let us know what you think. Questions, comments, anything you want to say. Feel free. Talk to you next week. Bye.